Chatters, chatties, welcome home for a Great American Chat, a podcast where we chat about great American media. I'm Chad Maurice with the unsinkable tax master Cricket Melendez. Crick, what's up?
Not much. How are you, Chad?
I'm doing okay, doing okay. So, did you get your taxes done?
Oh, yeah, I had mine done in January.
January?
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't
wow.
wait when you're getting a little bit of a refund. I turn that in as quick as I can.
Wow, you're an eager beaver. Holy cow.
Yeah, I don't want to have to forget about it. And then, I always do them
Wow.
early. Mm-hmm.
See, because of this podcast, I've been working on this podcast so much in my free time. I procrastinated on my taxes, so I didn't get them done till last week.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. You did wait.
I know I did wait. Oh, Beth is here in the chat. Hey, Beth.
Hey, Beth. Oh, I got to get back to the chat here. I can't see anybody. There we go.
Oh yeah,
Hi.
gotta get the chat turned on. So today is April 15th. It's a special day in American history. You know what happened on this day? You know what this day is known for?
Oh, Chad, why do you do this to me? No, Chad, I don't know. And I'm probably going to regret not knowing.
All right. Hey, Victoria's here. Hey, Victoria. Victoria, hello, all from the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. Oh, you're in Virginia, Victoria. That's where my brother lives, down in Virginia.
Yep. And
So,
Beth, too.
so April 15th. So besides tax day, of course, it's known for tax day.
Mm-hmm.
The Titanic sank today on
Oh, that's why you said what
1912.
you did. That's why you said what you
Yes.
did. Okay.
Yes, and I bring that up because there's a mention of an ocean liner in this episode that we're going to chat about tonight.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and it's so funny that you say that because I actually, on one of my posts on Twitter, when she says, I'll never let go, I put a Titanic reference on there. So that is too funny now that you're
Uh-huh.
talking about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yep.
is too funny.
And other things that happened on this day, Leonardo da Vinci was born in 1452. I almost said Leonardo DiCaprio for a second
I
because
know. I
I
was
was
going
thinking
there
about
too.
Titanic. I was thinking about Titanic.
Right?
And the first McDonald's franchise opened in 1955.
Wow.
How's that?
That's
Now,
pretty cool.
did you eat at McDonald's a lot when you were a kid?
No.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
remember going to
we didn't either.
McDonald's one time and my sister took me because we didn't have a lot of money. So
Hmm.
any like fast food place was kind of like a treat. And so
Yeah,
my
yeah.
sister one year or one time came and picked us up to stay with her and she stopped at McDonald's and I was like, "Ooh, I got a cheeseburger Happy Meal. It was the best thing ever."
Yeah, that's the way it was with in our house. It was a special treat.
Hmm.
We would only go there like once or twice a year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not that often.
Nope.
Oh, Kat is here. Hey, Kat, glad you made it.
Hey, Kat.
Oh, Beth says Jonathan Crombie, Gilbert Blythe. Who's that? Died 10 years ago today. Is that someone I should know?
I don't know because I don't know
I
who it
don't
is
know.
either.
I
I'm
don't know.
terrible.
You'll have to fill us in, Beth, on who that is.
Yeah, please, Beth. I'm
All
going to
right,
probably
and
regret that one too.
yeah, and the number one song this week in 1977, "Dancing Queen" by ABBA.
Ah, yes. Funny thing
Now,
about that, I just went to the
what?
Goodwill and found a karaoke CD of ABBA, and it has that song on it.
Oh, did you really?
Yes, yes. I need to go pull it out of a bag over here if you want to see it.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, that is
So
hilarious. Oh, okay.
that's funny. We got all these connections. Oh, Anne of Green Gables character. Oh, okay. See, I never read that book. Oh, Kat says she had a birthday party at McDonald's when she was a little kid. Okay, that's fun.
Me too, Beth. I love that song too.
So, do you pronounce it ABBA or ABBA?
I don't know. I just know. I think ABBA.
Yeah, I always say ABBA.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah,
that's right or not either. I'm
yeah,
with you, Chad.
yeah. So now, did you ever put on platform shoes and shake your groove thing at a disco?
No, because the disco was more of the 70s. I was born in the
Yeah,
70s. So,
yeah.
yeah, no, I was more of an 80s girl.
You were a little bit too young. Okay.
Yep, little too young. Now,
Uh,
you asked me that question, do I ever like dance to the 70s music now?
oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. You like disco music though, right?
Certain songs, yes. I
Yeah.
my favorite though, honestly, Chad, is
What?
the old time like Otis Redding, um,
Oh, okay. Sitting
all
on
of
the dock of
those.
the bay.
Oh my, yes,
Yeah.
on a
That
record
kind.
player even. You
Uh-huh.
you have to go back and go old school with those.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And there's just something to those. So, but yeah,
Uh-huh. Oh,
when
Beth
I think
says
of
she
70s and 60s, that's what I think of.
Oh, there you go. Beth said she took disco lessons.
That is awesome,
Cool.
Beth. Oh
Cool.
my gosh, I love that.
I like the old disco music, man.
Soul Train, remember?
Yeah.
Oh
Soul Train,
yeah.
remember that show? Soul Train. With
Yes.
Cornelius, what was his name? Cornelius something or something.
Um,
Don Cornelius. That
yes,
was the host,
yes.
Don Cornelius. The Soul Train.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
good
and
show.
remember the show Solid Gold and the Solid Gold Dancers?
Yes, 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 yes. Oh man, we are showing our age, Chad.
I know. I know. So tonight we are dancing into When Hope Calls, the second episode of season 2, and the title is
I flipped my page. I think I'm not 100% sure. Long night, not goodbye. Is that right?
Oh, you're close. It's titled So Long, Not Goodbye.
So long. I knew it. You wouldn't let me
Yeah.
go get it and check. I thought I was right though.
Oh, Jeannie's here in the chat.
All right, G.
Hey,
Hello.
Jean. All right, so this one's directed by Don McBrearty, written by Alfonso Moreno. And Cricket, you're going to get us started here.
I sure am. All right, so we see Tess and she's riding around looking for sugar because if you remember the end of the last episode, they couldn't find sugar. She was lost. So
Mm-hmm.
Tess is looking around for sugar. And then we see Nora telling Eleanor that she feels guilty for not being there for Lillian and Grace. And Eleanor tells her, the past is the past. There's nothing you can do about it. You need to find a way to forgive yourself. Because she's
That's
feeling
right.
pretty bad about, not being there for both of them.
That's right. That's right. But like Eleanor told her, she was just a kid, so you have nothing to feel guilty about. You
Yep,
couldn't do anything. Oh, Kat
exactly.
says Saturday morning cartoons ended. That's right. When the Soul Train came on. That's right.
That's right.
I remember
That's so
that.
right.
All the Hanna-Barbera cartoons would
Oh,
end.
yeah, Scooby Doo, baby. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, and then the live action was like Sigmund and the Sea Monster. All those
I don't
live
remember
action
that
shows.
one.
Oh, you don't remember those? Oh
I
yeah.
remember
Oh
He-Man and She-Ra. I remember
yeah.
those.
Super Friends, that was on Saturday mornings. I used to watch Super Friends.
What was the other one? Underdog. That was one of my
Underdog,
favorites.
yeah, I used to watch
Yes.
Underdog.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So Ronnie goes to the Mounties office to talk to his new buddy, Fearless Fletcher. He tells Fearless he is hosting the town council meeting tomorrow and he wants to run an idea past him. He says because of what happened the other day with the girl almost getting hit by a car, what if we put a sign on the street that says, "Caution children"? Fearless says, good idea. And Ronnie is on his way. At least, that is what Fearless thinks. A little while later, Ronnie is back. He wants to install a bell on the side of his hotel for people to ring to alert the town of danger. Michael says, okay, it wouldn't hurt. Ronnie leaves, and then 30 seconds later, he is back. This time, Michael says yes to his idea before Ronnie can tell him what it is, just to get him out of his office. Ronnie says, great, glad you approve. Michael has no idea what he just approved of.
No, he does not. But he did say, I'm sure it's an inspired event, right? Is that what he said? Or inspired
Yeah,
something?
something like that. Yeah, I'm sure it's a inspired idea or a good idea or something like
Yes.
that. So these
Yes.
scenes between Ronnie and Mike, I think these scenes are precious.
They're really cute, actually.
Yeah.
I like it because he feels so involved with Michael.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He feels like he's his sidekick. Like I said,
He's really getting
He's
into it.
he's his Robin to his Batman.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's his Gilligan to his Skipper. You know.
His Jerry to Tom or something, right?
Yeah. And Neil and Chris, they have good chemistry in their scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Cat, Sid and Marty Krofft. That's what I was trying to think of. Saturday morning, Sid and Marty Krofft live action show. Oh, Land of the Lost. Yeah, I used to watch
Oh,
Land of the Lost.
yes.
Remember Land of the
I love
Lost?
that. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
that show.
The little triangle like in the cave and then the green people, were they green in there?
The Slee Stacks. Yeah. The Slee
Yes. Like
Stacks,
I
the
never I don't I
dinosaurs.
think as a child I never really we never got the answers, did we?
What?
Like we never got the
What?
final what happened.
They never left no, they never went back in time. They never went back to the future.
Right. And I'm like,
Right.
why didn't you?
Yeah. The show got canceled, I
I
guess, before they
I
could do it.
know. They shouldn't
Yeah.
have done that to us. That was just so wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, Grumpy was the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Misty made it. Hey, Misty, what time
Hey,
is it? Man,
Misty.
you're early, Misty. It's only 11 after.
Right?
Ronnie is a hoot, he says. Oh, Michael, that's going to backfire somehow. Yeah, I think Ronnie comes with inadvertent mischief.
Right. Trouble
Cat,
follows.
oh, yeah, Cat says Ronnie was trying Michael's patience. Yeah, he was.
Mhm.
Beth agrees with us. They have good chemistry. Oh, Victoria says Virginia's for lovers.
Right? Maybe that's where we need to go, Chad.
That's oh, Misty cooked early. Oh, okay.
There you
Whoops.
go. There you go.
All right, where are we? Okay, let me get back to here. Oh, you're up on this one, right? Yeah.
Yep. I sure am. So in this scene, we see Maggie's parents, and they're in the infirmary with Maggie. And her father has decided to give her an early birthday present. And he gives her a ticket on a luxury steamer to any place in the world. But there's one catch. It's only good for 1 year.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So then Maggie is kind of looking at both of them and she says, well, or not Maggie, her mother, she goes, hey, why don't you go ahead? And she tells the dad, why don't you go ahead and go back to the hotel? I want to talk to Maggie alone because I have this
Mm-hmm.
issue with my eye. And so she's like, yeah, mom, yeah. And so they're sitting there and she's looking, and one of the funny pictures I took during the show was her mom or Maggie with the magnifying glass, and her mom's eye was real big.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I didn't post it, but I think Jackie did.
Yeah,
And
somebody
I
did.
was
I
laughing.
saw it. Yeah, I saw
Yes, and so I had the same picture, and I was laughing because I'm like that when I was taking pictures that just happened to pop up. But anyway,
it.
her mom proceeds to tell her. She says, that the parent shouldn't idolize the child, but Maggie tells her it's the other way around as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
she says, she's asking about Sam, and she's telling her that if this Sam fella doesn't adore you, then you should move on. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's the conversation that they have, and then we see Lillian visiting with Maggie. She comes in, I think, asking for aspirin.
Mm-hmm.
And so she proceeds to tell her, what was it like finding out you have an aunt? And Lillian says, it was shocking at first, but it's wonderful. And Maggie says, I'm sure I will love her. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was really,
And yeah, and a little foreshadowing in this scene of what is to come later, because when Maggie meets Nora, she actually doesn't love her at first when she first
yes,
meets her.
yes.
No, Nora gets on her nerves a little bit.
Yeah, just a little, just a little.
Now, at first, when her parents gave her this ticket,
Hmm.
they referred to it as a ticket on a steamer. So I thought they were talking about a train at first.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought they meant. And I was thinking, well, how do you ride a train to anywhere in the world? You can't do that,
Right, right.
But it's later in the episode when we find out it's actually a boat ticket.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's too funny because
Yeah.
I didn't make that connection.
You didn't make that I immediately
No.
thought of a train for some
Yeah,
reason.
because I mean, well, I guess I did, but I didn't realize later on that they had kind of clarified. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
they
I
said
didn't make that connection. So that's
he described
interesting.
it as a luxury
Hmm.
steamer. Oh, Beth said she would have taken that ticket if she would have been Maggie. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Especially for back then. I mean, that was unheard of.
Yeah, she had a year to
So,
use it up. She could have used it up like 10 months from now, you know.
yeah, exactly.
So, her parents want her to explore the world and get away from Sam. Little do they know what is going on with Sam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Little do they know, which we find out later.
Yeah.
All right. So then we have Michael who comes back over to the hotel and he's sitting there, not sitting there, he's standing there talking with Ronnie. And he says to Ronnie, "Who's the woman that's working with Lillian?" And so Ronnie says, "Oh, that's Nora." And he goes, "Oh, that's a beautiful name." And then Nora was coming up and was standing right behind him, and he she says thank you. And when he turns around, he knocks her cup of coffee out of her hand, and her coffee spills all over the front of her dress. And so then they're like kind of giving looks or whatever. And so then Ronnie's like, "Well, let's go upstairs or whatever." And so then as they're walking upstairs, she turns around to look at him, and then he's looking back at her. So they have like a little meet cute or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, yeah. Speaking of meet cute, glad you said that. Someone said online that they have had two meet cutes. Remember, they had one in the first episode
yes,
when he stopped her
yes.
from walking in the water. And now they have another
Yes.
one with the spilled coffee.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was a cute little scene. I liked how they, focused on them looking at each other this time again. So it was
Mm-hmm.
really cute. And little I
Mm-hmm.
just got a different vibe this time though. Cause I'm
Uh-huh.
like, wow, you're pretty good, Nora, for somebody spilling coffee all over and you just letting it go. Cause I would have been like, where's that hanky you gave me in the first episode, you know?
Yeah, that's right. So we're two episodes in, and these two still haven't had a conversation.
No, haven't.
No, they haven't.
You're so right, Chad. I didn't even think about it that way. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
I mean, there's only four episodes left. I mean, what are they waiting for? Come on.
Right?
We got to get
They'll
moving on
say
this
hi to each other
relationship.
at the last episode. Hi,
Yeah.
how are you? Oh, good. How's the weather? Okay, see you later.
Yeah. Misty says Nora's poor, beautiful blouse. Oh, these two have the cutest, most
Mm,
memorable meets. Yeah. Oh, Beth wants to know if her coffee was lukewarm or cold. Nora didn't
right.
steam like it burned her. All right, we got to
Low
talk about.
coffee
Okay,
burn.
so in the last episode, I did some research on cups. In the last episode, remember I said when Michael was standing on the balcony of the
Yes.
building, it looked like he was holding
Yes.
like a brown styrofoam cup.
Yes.
So I looked it up, and Dixie invented the paper cup in 1907 in Boston.
What?
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
So they really did have paper cups.
So they really did have paper cups back then. I didn't realize that. So yeah, so I guess they'd had those brown paper cups to hold coffee.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
kudos to Great American Family for that one.
yeah, yeah.
Because that I
So
was thinking that too. Like it wasn't possible, but that's
yeah,
awesome, Chad. I like those
yeah,
little fun facts. That's cool.
yeah, yeah. Oh, what's Kat saying here? Let's see. I have a feeling the relationship between Nora and Michael is going to be a slow burn. They are
Wait, you
going
need to go
to
back a
string
little
it
bit.
out. I need to
You
bring it
need to
out.
go
What?
back a little bit after Misty's comment about the blouse.
Uh, wait. Where? What?
Go to Beth after Misty about the blouse. You need to go to Beth and then go up.
Wait. The blouse. Okay. Where do you want me to go?
So then go to Beth. She was the next one that commented.
Uh, what about the coffee being lukewarm
Yeah. So
or
Beth
cold?
says, I want, yeah, lukewarm. And then Tracy, hi, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
Um, Tracy's like, new definition of a
New
slow
definition of
burn.
a slow burn.
Oh.
Oh. Uh, oh, Misty says interesting about the paper cups. Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, killing the environment. Tracy. Yeah, so I guess they had the paper cups, and I thought first that, well, how would the paper cups, wouldn't that melt in the hot coffee, melt the paper? But I guess back then they said that they had wax paper to line the inside of the cup,
Right,
so to,
right.
to
Oh,
hold
that's
to
good
hold
then.
liquids. Yeah, so I didn't realize they invented it that long ago.
Hey,
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that either.
See, you learn something every day by listening to
Huh?
Cricket and I. There you go. How's that?
Exactly. That's what we're here for, right, Chad?
So while leaving school, the kids run into Tess and Lucy, and I'd like to run into Lucy. Let me tell you.
I know you would, Chad. So, Chad, you need to tell everybody what I
What?
did for you.
Oh, you know what? I should have taken a screenshot of it and showed it tonight. Oh, I got to do that next time.
Yep. So,
All
yeah,
right,
we'll.
remind me. I'm going to take a screenshot of it, and
Okay.
I'm gonna put it show everyone next week.
Yep.
Yeah. What should I tell them what it was?
Sure. Go ahead.
It's the thing the thing that's trending. The thing that's trending right
The little
now with
action figure.
the little action figures. Yeah, Cricket made me an action figure Lucy. Oh, which is really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
are a
So
lot of fun.
I'll take a screenshot of it. So the kids ask Lucy how Sugar is, and Lucy breaks the news to them that Sugar got out and they can't find her, and Charlotte is upset. Nora must have gotten her coffee refilled, and because
Right.
Sam is walking down the street, she comes out of a building, runs into him, and spills her coffee on him and herself again. He offers to buy her another cup of coffee, not only to be nice, but because he wants some legal advice. At
Yep.
least, at least that's what I thought. That was the impression I got.
Mm-hmm.
Because he said, "Oh, you're Lillian's
Yes.
niece," and he said,
Yes.
"You're an attorney, right?" And she said, "Yeah." And then he said, "Oh, can I buy you a coffee?" Like
Mm-hmm.
I think he wanted to grill her brain,
Oh,
about
yeah.
something.
Ask her some questions. Sure.
Yeah, yeah, that was the impression
Or
I
that was
got.
just a front. You never know.
Uh
But we
huh.
do find out later.
Yeah, we do find out later. Yeah, yeah. What else we got on here? Oh, Maggie. Yeah, yeah. So Maggie tells Debbie about the birthday gift her parents got her.
Oh, yeah.
Maggie insists there is nothing going on between her and Sam. Debbie says it's time for him to bake or get out of the kitchen.
Right.
That was a funny line.
That was a funny line. I love that line.
Yeah, and he does bake later in the episode, as we will find out.
Yep.
No, Beth says Nora needs to give up on coffee.
Right? That or get her a Stanley.
Stanley. Yeah, what year were Stanleys invented?
I know, right? I don't know, Chad.
So it's time for the town council meeting, and Grumpy is there.
Yep.
He votes against the town having a telephone. They all agree to have future meetings in Debbie's bakery. And yeah, Ben likes that idea because he can chow down on her baked goods.
Right.
Ronnie proposes they have a ceremony to celebrate Fearless Fletcher saving the girl in the street and give him a key to the town. Grumpy says he wants a medal for doing his job. And Grumpy does have a point. He was just
True.
doing his job, really.
True. That's true.
His job is to keep everyone in the town safe.
Yeah, but Ronnie wants to brown nose a little bit more. See, being the sidekick, he's
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
trying to make that impression. See,
yeah, yeah. Ronnie says Mountie Mike already approved of it, even though Mike knows nothing about it.
right?
Everyone votes for it except Grumpy. Yeah, hands down on him.
Yep, hands down.
So then Grumpy and Harley meet Mountie Mike in the street. They introduce themselves to each other. Grumpy drops his shovel, picks it up, and says, "Maybe I should get a medal for that."
Right?
So, in the past episodes we've seen him in, he was grumpy, not very nice, but in this episode, I thought he was amusing.
Yeah, he was like grumpier old men funny.
Yeah, yeah, he was funny in this episode.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Misty, Misty says Grumpy is her favorite. Grumpy old guys have a special place in my heart.
Yep, some of them you just want to put them in your pocket.
Yeah, so Harley, he asked Grumpy if the Lawrence Ranch was up for sale. So I'm wondering, or I'm thinking, that this must be the ranch that Nick Bateman's character will be working at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be.
Yeah.
Or Sarah, right? Sarah
Yeah.
Fisher's.
And I'm thinking we're going to meet Nick and Sarah Fisher's character in the next episode. That's what I'm assuming.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So they must, she's, oh, yeah. So Nick must work at this Lawrence ranch, I would guess. And Sarah, I think Sarah's character owns the ranch, I think, or something like that. Or
Mm.
I don't know, maybe she inherits it or something. I'm not sure, but I think that Nick works for Sarah, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
But we'll have to find out in the next episode. Oh, Beth
Hannah's
says
Ranch.
Hannah's ranch. Okay, yeah, so she must have bought it because what is the guy asks if the Lawrence ranch was up for sale. So it must be. I'm guessing Sarah's character must buy it or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm assuming, but we'll find out. Okay, so I blew up this picture here. You got to look at this one picture because if you look at this picture, you can see the orphanage in the background.
Uh-huh.
So I thought this was cool because this gives you an idea of where it is in relation to the town.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
think I saw it in another scene at one point too, because when Nora came to the hotel, he
mm-hmm,
was like, just go to the right and keep going.
mm-hmm,
Or I think
yeah.
that's what he had said.
Yeah, there is. I think I don't know if it was this season. I think it was last season. They show like an overhead shot of the town, and you can see the orphanage off to the right, a
Oh,
little bit
okay.
little bit in the distance. And you can see at the end of this episode, they all walk from the orphanage
Yes.
to the town to get ready for Lillian to catch the stagecoach.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought this was a pretty cool picture there, just to see the orphanage in the background.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're up for this one.
All right. So in this scene, we see Sugar. Well, Tess has got Sugar, and I can't remember where. Are they in? They're in town, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I was trying to see the picture, and then with my glasses, it's small for me on my phone. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that she's in town, and the horse is kind of being uneasy, and
Mm-hmm.
um, Harley is asking her like, "What's wrong with Sugar?" And she said Sugar's acting up because she
Well,
misses
no,
Sugar.
Sugar's mother. This is Sugar's mother.
Oh, sorry. Sugar's mother
Yeah,
is acting up because
yeah.
she misses Sugar, meaning the
Right,
horse.
right.
And then Harley tells Tess maybe she needs to see a vet, and Tess says to her, "Oh, a vet can't fix what she's feeling because that's her little horse, her little colt, and so the mom is
Yeah.
missing the little colt." So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Tess can relate to what Sugar's mother is feeling
yes,
because she's feeling the same thing with regard to Chuck, her son.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
because he's not there either, and she
yeah.
definitely is missing him, and I think Grace as well now.
Oh, here's some inside information from Victoria here. Sarah doesn't inherit the Lawrence Ranch. The man that died was her uncle. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I knew there was some connection there with that ranch.
Yep.
So let's see. Maggie runs into Sam.
Oh.
She starts to tell him about her birthday gift, but gets interrupted by Nora, who has plans with Sam. Sam says to Nora, "You ready?" Nora says, "Yeah." And they walk off together. Now, what were you thinking that Nora and Sam were up to?
Um, I don't know. I thought it was like a continuation of their little meetup this morning or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
they must have talked about something and now they have plans of to do something, but they didn't really
Mm-hmm.
elaborate, so I wasn't sure exactly what was going to be happening. I just thought
Right.
it was very ironic that it happens right when Maggie's right there.
Yeah, it looked like they were gonna go out on a date, and that's exactly what
Kind of.
Maggie. That's what Maggie thought
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really go into detail about anything. And she's like, "Oh, you ready?" And he's like, "Yeah." Or he's
Mm-hmm.
asking her, "Are you ready?" And she's like, "Yeah." And so, yeah, that would give you an impression of, okay, they're doing something together at this point.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Obviously, they're hanging out together somehow.
Hmm.
So let's see. Maggie tells Debbie about Sam and Nora going on a date. Debbie says, "That's not right. Did you tell them about your birthday gift?" Maggie says, "I never got the chance." So Maggie, I love this. We see Maggie gnawing down on one of Debbie's
Yes,
baked
stress
goods.
eating.
Yeah, Maggie, I was thinking she really likes her baked goods because if you remember in the first season,
Mm-hmm.
she was chowing down on baked goods in the first season.
Yep. She's
There,
stress eating.
there was one episode where she was eating this huge muffin, and she
Mm-hmm.
she was talking to Joe, and she was eating this big muffin.
Yes. Yes. I don't think I could live in a town that had a baker that had baked goods every day. I no, I can't do it. Like if they were outside and I could see them drive when I drive by or whatever, I would have
Wait,
to stop.
oh, stopping by the baked goods?
Yeah,
Oh,
I have a
okay.
sweet tooth for sure.
Oh, Victoria says Tess wanted to purchase the ranch, and she was told she would not. Wait, she was told she would have to talk to Sarah. Oh, okay. Misty, what do you got? I wasn't getting any interest vibes. Oh, I think Sam knows she is a lawyer and needs Nora's help. Yeah, yeah. He clearly loves Maggie, but without a definite understanding of your relationship, I'm sure Maggie would wonder. Stress eating made me laugh. What's Tracy saying?
You trying to shame her because she's eating baked goods?
Oh, trying to shame her. No, I'm not trying to shame her. No. uh, all
All
right.
right.
This is
Yep.
you.
Is it me?
Yeah, this one's you.
Okay, it's me. All right, so in that next scene, we see the reporter from the first season who did the article, if we remember right, with
Yeah.
Lillian, who's going to do an article on Tess's family, which he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's back and he wants to interview um, Michael. He wants to do an
Mm-hmm.
article on Fearless Fletcher, but because Fletcher has done so many heroic feats, he doesn't know which one, and the guy keeps talking to him about it, and Fletcher starts naming all of them, like the
Mm-hmm.
fire, the mountain
Mm-hmm.
lion. Um, and so then Debbie interrupts before the reporter can tell him which one.
Uh-huh.
So
Mm-hmm.
eventually Michael finds out the ceremony that Ronnie had planned for him. And Ronnie says, "We are giving you the key to the town." And Michael says, "You're what?" And he's like looking at him like, "What the heck?" And I think that's when the scene ended.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. The
so
flash goes off.
exactly. And so the flash goes off and he's just kind of looking at Ronnie like, "What are you talking about?" But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was a funny scene. And then we have Lillian and Maggie, and she stopped by and she's like, "Well, hey, you got a few minutes since I'm not going to be here. Can you come and sit down and talk with me for a little bit?" So she proceeds to tell Maggie proceeds to tell Lillian that she tells her and Sam Nora have really hit it off. Or Lillian tells her, I'm sorry. And then she tells her about the ocean liner ticket. Her parents, oh, it was Maggie. I'm sorry. Maggie then tells her about the ocean liner ticket that her parents had got her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she's just kind of leaving it open for Lillian to kind of discuss the whole Sam thing. And she's like, well, when you say they hit it off, like, what do you mean? Or
Yeah. Yeah.
and so she's kind of digging, and so
Yeah. Maggie says, well, they became fast friends. Whatever. It's none of my business.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So it was kind of open ended still, but you could tell that she was a little frustrated with the whole situation.
Yeah. So like I said at the beginning, I thought
Hmm.
originally it was a train ticket, but we find out it's a ticket on an ocean liner. And when she said ocean liner, I immediately thought of the Titanic,
Hmm.
and I thought, Maggie, don't get on that boat.
Right. Right. Yeah, because you said today was the day it sunk, right?
Yeah, yeah, April 15th. Yep.
So it'd be kind of
Yeah.
interesting to see exactly what day her, in the actual storyline, if it was even close,
No, the Titanic sank in 1912, and this show I think takes place in the
Oh, that's
20
right. It was
around
before.
around 1920.
So yeah, it was
Yeah, so
before
it's way
then.
before that. Yeah, but that's what I
Interesting.
thought of when I heard ocean liner.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was so cool that they got this actor back to play this writer again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
and
was
I
real.
wasn't sure at first, but I'm like, I think it's the same guy, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was really surprised to see him again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
He looked a little different than he did in the
He
first.
looked a little different. Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure at
So
first
that's why I
either, but
wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure
Hmm.
at first either. But then I kept watching, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's definitely him. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So Lillian asks Nora about her relationship with Sam. Lillian tells her that Sam and Maggie are almost an item. Nora says, "Whoa, pull the reins. I am not interested in Sam." She says it is a working relationship, but I can't tell you what about. So at this point, we still don't know what is going on between Sam and Nora.
No ancient Chinese secret.
And that's right. Nora hears a horse and runs outside thinking it is Mountie Gabriel,
Mhm.
but it's not. Eleanor says, "Gabe's not here, but you received a telegram from him."
Mhm.
The telegram says he hasn't been able to return yet, but he will find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dun dun
Mhm.
dun.
Yeah, time was ticking right there. Time
Yeah.
was a ticking. But
Oh,
I
Cat.
thought it wasn't it a voiceover too? Was he doing a
Well,
voiceover
yeah,
with
it was a
Gabe when she's reading
voiceover.
it?
Yeah, when she's reading
Yeah.
the telegram. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Kat says when she hears ocean liner, she thinks of the Queen Mary. Oh, okay. All right, this is you.
Mm. All right. So, and Lily invites Nora to stay at the orphanage, and Nora asks Charlotte, because she hears her crying in her bunk, if she can share her bunk with her. And Charlotte is crying. She tells Nora she wants to hire her because Nora told her lawyers help people. And so the two of them go out the next day to look for Sugar. She wanted to hire her to help her find Sugar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now we get to like probably my favorite scenes here.
Hmm.
Because of her keen sense of hearing, Charlotte hears a horse in the distance. Nora can't hear it, but trusts her. They go into the woods and find Sugar stuck in a tree. Nora tells her, "Your prayers were answered." Nora and Charlotte return Sugar to Tess. Nora tells Tess Charlotte found her. Charlotte says it was a miracle. And Tess says, "You are the miracle, Charlotte."
Yes.
Oh, that scene really touches the cockles of your heart, let me tell you.
Yes. Well, when she's sitting there, she's saying, "Do you hear her?" And she's like pointing because she hears the sound over there. And
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "No, I can't." And it
Mm-hmm.
reminded me of when my kids were little, they had this thing on their phone. It was an app and it's a certain sound and only kids can hear it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I know what
You
you're
know what I'm
talking
talking
about.
about? So it kind
Yeah.
of reminded me of that,
Mm-hmm.
in a sense. But because her hearing is so keen now because she can't see,
Mm-hmm.
and I just thought it was really nice that she took her out, to try to find her, and then they end
Mm-hmm.
up finding her, and she literally carried her over there to where Sugar
Yeah, she
was.
did. She was carrying her, yeah.
Yes, and so I thought that was really sweet. And so she was like, "Oh my gosh, you found her," and then Tess was so grateful. You could just tell she was so happy that Sugar came
Uh-huh.
back. So it's
Uh-huh.
really
Yeah, and
nice.
that her hearing the sound and Nora not hearing it, that's a callback to the first episode
Mhm.
when Nora was doing her hair and
Yes.
something fell on the floor or something
Yes.
and Nora
And she
looked
said it's right
around.
over there.
Then
Mhm.
Charlotte said, "Yeah, it's right here." And Charlotte pointed because Charlotte could hear where it
Yep.
fell. And yeah,
Mhm.
then Nora reached down and picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was wrong about Sugar being found at the orphanage,
Yep, you
like
were.
I called in the last episode. I thought
Yep.
that's where Sugar would be.
Mhm.
But I still think that Tess is going to give Charlotte Sugar. I have a
I
feeling.
think eventually yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I
I
think.
think so too.
I think so. Oh, Jackie's here. Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Jackie just popped up in the chat. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. So yeah, this was probably my favorite scenes here of the
Yeah,
episode.
it was very sweet. Very
Hmm.
sweet.
So Maggie tells her parents to take the boat ticket and shove it. She says, "I ain't going, but you two should."
Mhm.
Then Sam also gives Maggie an early birthday present. It is
Mhm.
an expensive necklace. Maggie says, "You can't afford this." He says, "Yes, I can. Call me Elon Musk because I am loaded." He tells her he struck gold on his last outing and he has more money than he can spend. Then he tells her he wants to take her out on a dinner date and I hope he's paying.
Right? And you know what? It's so funny that you just think of this talking about Titanic instead of the heart of the ocean. She's got the heart of the mountain, baby.
Yeah, I thought of that too. When she opened that up, I was thinking, is that the heart of the
Yes,
ocean? Yeah.
right? But it's the
Yeah,
heart of the mountain. That's a new
it's the
nickname.
heart of the mountain. Yeah. So you think Maggie's father is going to be happy about this when he finds out about
No,
Sam?
he's not
You
going to
don't
be
think
happy.
so? He's not going to be happy?
Well, he's going to be
Why?
happy that he's rich, but I don't know if he
Yeah.
still thinks that Sam is good enough for her, even if he has money.
Oh no, I think he didn't want her with Sam because Sam was a poor, and didn't have any money. I think that's why he didn't want her with her.
Well, I guess we'll have
Yeah.
to wait and see, huh?
Yeah.
Guess he
I
better
think
shave then, huh?
I think that was why.
I mean, I
So,
think so too, in a sense, but he had
yeah.
already come to some conclusion of what he thought about him too.
Mhm. Mhm. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Heart of the mountain cat likes that. So, I wonder if Sam and Maggie's relationship will change now because
Well, I would think it might.
sometimes money can change a relationship, you know?
Yeah, but Sam's pretty humble. I think he's pretty humble, down to earth, and he knows he had to work hard to be where he is now. I don't think so. I
Mhm.
think he'll be just fine. Yep,
Mhm.
I do.
Yeah, what about us? If you struck it rich, would our relationship change?
No, you'd still be the thorn in my side. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I am only teasing you, Chad. No, of course not. I always tell people if I ever hit it rich and I have enough to go around, everybody's getting some of it. So,
Everybody's getting some.
yeah.
Oh, wait, Beth has a hot take here. She says, I wonder if Sam will hit a snag. Will someone else challenge the claim? Is his
Ooh.
wealth easy come, easy go? Ooh, that's
Ooh.
an interesting thought.
That is a good question, Beth.
Oh, Misty
Hmm.
says she's heard humble people turn into monsters with money.
My
Ooh,
goodness.
ooh, wow.
That's not cool.
No. I'd like you. I wouldn't turn into a monster. I'd like share it. I'd like give it to people.
No.
Yeah, I'd like help people out.
Yeah, share it
Like
and
like
help
if you
people
like
out.
if you needed a new car, I'd buy you a car, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You buy me a Mustang, Chad?
You buy you a Mustang
Yeah,
convertible?
absolutely. No, I want a fastback. I think it's like a 1968 cherry apple red. Yeah,
A what? What did you call it? A fast what?
fastback.
A fast back?
Yeah.
Wait, that's the name of the car?
Yeah, it's a Mustang fastback. You've never heard that?
Oh, that's the model of Mustang. Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Baby blue or candy apple red, one of the two.
Oh,
All right.
wait, hold on. What's Victoria saying? Yes, we were discussing that on a live last night about the snag with the gold. Oh, so other people
Oh,
had that idea too.
interesting.
Oh, all right.
Very
All right.
interesting. All right. Well, in this scene, we see Nora telling Lillian that she wants to stay and help out at the orphanage, because she's really, when Charlotte, found sugar, and she just, the expression on her face and all the goodness that came out of it, she was just so touched by it. And so she tells Lillian that she wants to stay and help out. And so Lillian tells her, okay, that would be great. And she goes and tells the kids, and um they're all like, yes, we want her to stay. And so that was a really, really good scene there. That's how we found out that Nora is going to be staying.
Mhm.
And then in the next scene, we see her with her suitcase, and they're all walking her into town to catch her stagecoach. Um, and so the kids are like, um, sorry, Lillian looks back at the orphanage, and one last time as they walk to town. This is the scene that you were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
Chad,
Yeah.
when they're coming from the orphanage, and then now you can see the town on the other side.
Mhm.
Um, so then, before the stagecoach arrives, um, Ronnie has a ceremony presenting the key to Michael, Fearless Fletcher, and then there's a turn of events because Fletcher decides to give the key to Charlotte, which is a very, very touching scene. Um, yeah, it was a really good scene.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then the
Yeah.
camera flashes, and they have that one picture too, right there. It was really good, really
Yeah,
good.
I like. Oh, let me go back. I like that they filmed this season in autumn because they filmed it last fall. Because I
Yes.
like I like all the autumn leaves in the background.
Yes.
Like in that one
Yes.
picture in the upper right, you can see all the autumn leaves.
Yes. Very
And
colorful.
there are other
Hmm.
scenes where you can see the autumn colors in the background.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
very nice.
I thought that was good. Oh, you got back to back. Oh, you're up on this one too.
I'm up on that one too. All
Mm-hmm.
right, so in this scene we see the stagecoach arrives. Lillian is looking around again for Gabe to see if he has shown up. And then the children all decide to sing Look for the Silver Lining song. And I have to tell you,
What?
the first child that was singing, the little boy,
Mm-hmm.
he has a voice of an angel. Like, I love his voice, and I love the rest of the kids as well singing, but
Mm-hmm.
he has got a voice. And I remember hearing him because he was in the shower on one of the episodes, and she
Yeah.
said Eleanor says he has a voice of an angel, I
Yes.
think is what
Yeah.
was said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so it was so nice to be able to hear him sing again initially, and then
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the kids joining in. It was such a
Mm-hmm.
touching scene. I have to
Yeah.
admit, I cried. It was
Yeah.
very sweet. It was so
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. It was. Yep. For sure.
Um, but yeah, so everyone says goodbye and everybody hugs, and it's an emotional time. And even Tess gets emotional. She goes up to Lillian and she says, please say hello to Grace and tell Chuck she loves him. And they're praying for their baby, and she's praying
Mm-hmm.
for the baby. And then we see Lillian get on the stagecoach and she's kind of looking around again. And there was one thing on there too. The what's the guy's name from the
What?
store? Um,
Oh, Joe.
What's his name? Joe.
Joe.
He says something so sweet to her, like, take care of yourself or whatever. And then Ronnie, I think it was Ronnie, he said, take care of yourself, kid, or
Mm-hmm.
something. One of them
Mm-hmm.
says, right?
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
yeah, this is probably one of my favorite scenes of the whole episode was when she
Uh-huh.
was leaving and the singing and everything. So
Uh-huh.
it's really
Yeah,
nice.
definitely an emotional scene.
Hmm.
And Tess had a little tear in her eye, I
Yeah,
think.
she did. She did. Yeah.
And that was surprising considering that she doesn't like Lillian,
Yes.
you know?
Well, I think she finally came to the understanding that, she either is going to be a part of the big family that has
Mm-hmm.
now become, or
Yeah.
she's going to be left out in the cold. And I think
Yeah.
this time away from Chuck has kind of
Uh-huh.
opened her eyes up to that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's got to accept that
Yep.
because Chuck married Grace, so Grace is now her daughter-in-law,
Yep.
and Lillian's is Grace's sister, so she's kind of has to accept them a little bit, yeah,
Yeah.
into the family if she wants to see her
Exactly.
grandkids, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As the stagecoach is leaving town, we get the big finale here. Gabe rides up alongside. He says, "I want to make out with you at the train station." She's
That is not what he
That's what
said.
he says. She says, "Yeah, baby." She she mounts his horse and they ride off into the sunset.
That is not what she said, Chad.
Yes, it was. Yes, it
He
was.
said, I want to hold you.
He said, "I
He
want
said,
to
I want to
hug
hold
you and
you.
kiss you." Yeah,
Okay,
same
well,
thing.
sort of, I guess. Like, sort of.
Same thing.
All right, Chad. Potatoes, potatoes, whatever.
All right, well, hold on. What's Victoria saying? I'm wondering if there's going to be a time jump when the episodes resume because they were just kind of getting things settled and bringing in the new characters. Okay. Oh, Beth says she liked the singing too. She's with you.
Yes.
The singing kid scene really bothered me. The little boy's voice was dubbed by an older girl's. What?
What?
You don't think that was the boy singing? You think that was a girl singing? Really? Oh, Beth. Beth didn't like the singing scene. Oh, wow. The little boy's voice was dubbed by an older girl's. Why didn't
Oh
they
my
get a
gosh. I
boy's
really thought it
voice?
was the boy.
Why didn't they get a boy's voice instead? Oh, how do you know this inside information there,
Maybe it was
Beth?
in one of maybe it was in one of the emails that came out that I did not read this
Oh,
time. Maybe. I don't know. I'm assuming. I'm guessing. But
oh,
I am disappointed now.
I didn't
I'm with you,
know
Beth.
that. Oh, Beth says too bad they couldn't get Lillian and Gabe in a scene together. That was a double. That was a double what? Oh, well, they got on the horse together.
Yeah.
Oh, Misty says she teared up during this scene.
Yes. I loved how they come in wide around, and he comes wide around and on his horse, to catch the
Oh
stagecoach.
yeah. Oh, Beth says there was a girl singing. Check the credits. She
Oh,
says,
okay.
"Oh, the girl is the daughter of the editor." Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Boy, I tell you, Beth, you need to be a detective. She always has the good
Wow.
inside
Yeah,
information.
she does get all
She
the inside
does.
information. Yeah.
She does.
She ought to work for that TV show, Inside Information.
Right?
So let's see. So that is the end of Gabe and Lillian. Maybe. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know if we're
Maybe.
going to see them again or not.
Mm,
But it could be the end of them.
yeah. They may show, like, I don't know, pictures of them or something, maybe of,
Mm-hmm.
that come in through the mail or something. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll make a special appearance at some point.
Yeah. And I thought that this was how the finale would end. I thought this was how the season would end with like a scene like this.
Mm, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
because I
was
think you said initially that's how you thought that the series would end or the season would end.
yeah,
That's
that's
when
what I
she left.
thought.
That's
I thought
right.
she would be
Yeah.
leaving on the stagecoach in the last episode,
Yeah, but she left.
and I was bummed that I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was bummed that I was wrong about Lillian being around for all
Mhm.
6 episodes. I was hoping she would be
Yeah.
because I like her and I wanted to see more of her.
Yeah. She was a good
Yeah,
character.
I'm
Very
the
good
king. I'm
character.
the king of wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't want her to leave so soon.
Yeah.
But I was thinking it could be that maybe Morgan, the actress who plays her, maybe she could only commit to like two
Yeah,
episodes.
probably. Yeah,
You know?
because she's got another series she's in, right?
Yeah. So maybe
Yeah.
she had other things that she was obligated to do. Yeah, her own series. Yeah, she stars in
Mhm.
some other series. What's Beth saying now? Oh, Beth says she was just suspicious that that was not a boy's voice. Oh, it was pretty high. I noticed when he was singing, there were some high notes in there. It
Yeah.
was really high, and the voice cracked on one of the high notes. I noticed
Yeah.
to trying to hit the high note. Yeah. So, what do you think? I don't think this episode was as good as the first one.
I mean, the ending was really, really good.
Yeah, the
I
ending was
really liked
good.
the ending. But
Yeah,
I agree with you, Chad. I thought it was good, but
it was
it
good.
wasn't as action packed, I guess, as the
Yeah,
first episode.
yeah.
You know.
Plus, the first episode had the introduction to two new characters, and
Hmm.
then we find out about Nora being related to Lillian. So there was a lot of surprises
Yes.
happening,
Yes.
in the first episode.
Absolutely.
But it's kind of expected though, because whenever you have a TV show, the first
Mhm.
episode and the last episode of the
Yes.
season are always the like the best
Yes.
episodes, and then the ones in between are kind of hit and miss. Some are good, some are
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of expected that it wouldn't be as good as the first one.
Yeah. But that third episode's really gonna knock our socks off, I have a feeling.
Yeah, the third episode. Yeah, I was thinking, do you want to just like skip next week and not do the third episode? Because I don't think
Oh,
anything's
you're
going to happen. I
so
don't think I don't
funny,
think anything's going to happen
Chad.
in the next episode.
You are so funny.
Yeah, I think the next episode is just going to be boring and just we should just skip
That's
it.
all right. I'll figure out how to do these live streams and I'll do one. Me and Tracy will knock one out.
Oh, what's Beth saying? Oh, Beth says they need action and drama. Hopefully that will come with the entrance of Mountie Jim,
Mhm.
Wyatt, and Jesse Hutch's character. Who's Wyatt? Is that Nick Bateman's character? It must be. Oh, Jeannie says our expectations were high. Yeah.
Well, this next episode, they are definitely high. So I want to know who else
Uh-huh.
coming in this episode. Like somebody just said, Nick
Well,
Bateman, is he coming along? Is Jesse Hutch coming along? And Trevor? Like who else coming into this next
I
episode?
have a feeling Trevor and Nick are going to be in this next episode.
Hmm. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. The things I did like about this episode. I like that Lucy got more screen time.
Yes. I know, Chad. You're probably
you
like
know,
rewinding it. Let me
you
watch
know,
that again. Whoop.
you
Let me
know.
watch it again. Whoop.
Just call me Ricky Ricardo because I love Lucy.
It's all good, Chad. It's all good.
Yeah, I think Lucy needs to be in the opening credits.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she can be now that Lillian's gone. We can just replace
Yeah,
her.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
she can take Lillian's place.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like I mentioned before, I like the Ronnie and Mike scenes. Those are always
Yeah.
good. I like seeing that reporter again from
Mm-hmm.
the first season. That was a fun
Yeah.
surprising. Grumpy, like I mentioned before, made me laugh in this episode. Oh, Jeannie wants to know if Jesse's going to be the bad guy. I don't know. Oh, Victoria thinks Jesse plays a sheriff. Oh, really? Oh, well, this takes place in Canada, so they didn't have sheriffs, did they? They just had Mounties, didn't they?
I
I
don't
don't know.
know. Did they have a town sheriff?
I don't know. So yeah, so Victoria thinks that Jesse
Wait,
might be a bad guy too.
On When Calls the Heart though, what did the one guy play? Not the Mountie, not Jack, or
What?
the other one.
What? What?
The one that was in plain clothes. What
Oh,
was
oh,
his
Jack
rank?
Wagner's character.
Yeah, what was his rank or title?
Well, he
I
used to
can't
be a
remember.
Mountie, but then he became an
Right.
attorney.
Oh, it's Fernie. Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
I
and
was
then
thinking
I
deputy,
think,
but
or maybe he was a judge, attorney, and judge, or something like that. I don't
mhm.
know. But yeah, he used to be a Mountie.
Right, right. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, I liked the episodes, like I said, or the scenes where they found sugar.
Yeah,
Those were touching.
very
and
sweet.
and Mike giving the key to Charlotte, the key to the
Yes.
town to Charlotte was great. And like you said before, the emotional ending was good. Saying goodbye to everyone and Gabe riding up alongside in the stagecoach. Oh, Bill Avery played an inspector.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right, because he inspected the mine collapse and all that. I do
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But I think he was an attorney though too. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill, that's his name. Jack Wagner's character.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, so we're left wondering. A couple
Yeah.
things we're left wondering. If Nora and Mike will ever have a conversation.
Right.
And if so, how will that occur?
Right. Let's see. I don't know. You want to make a guess? How do you think what's gonna be the first conversation they have?
Yeah, I don't know. What are they gonna? Yeah, what's gonna happen to bring them together to actually talk? I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't think of anything.
Maybe there's some crime that happens and they both get involved because she's a lawyer and he's a Mountie.
Oh yeah, yeah. They both work. Yeah, kind of in law enforcement. So maybe they have to
Yeah.
work together. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's a good idea. I like that idea. They
Beth.
will be. Beth says they will be interrupted if they try to have a conversation.
Right. It's all in the eyes, Tracy says. I love that.
So I guess Nora is going to be taking over the orphanage. That's what I assume.
Well, I think
Mm-hmm.
Eleanor eventually, probably, unless
Mm-hmm.
she goes ahead and, gives her
Mm-hmm.
everything. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Eleanor will be there probably at some point, and then maybe Eleanor has to go back or she stays on. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, she told Lillian that she wanted to stay and help out, so
Yeah.
she's going to be helping out at the orphanage.
Yeah. That's good.
The other thing I'm wondering is, will Tess be nice throughout the entire season?
I think she's going to have her moments. I mean, come on, it's Tess.
I don't know. Yeah, because she was nice in these first couple episodes, but there's 4 more episodes here. Will will she go back to being a little on the nasty side?
Excuse me, I would say yes to that. I think she's going to have her moments where she's challenged by people and she's going to show her colors a little bit. But I think she's going to come back down again.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Tracy. Does she have a license to run an orphanage?
Oh, that's true because that one
Oh,
guy,
that's
remember?
true. That's
Mm-hmm.
true. Oh wait, what's Jeannie saying here? Didn't we see a preview of them going to get the little girl? And that's where Trevor's character comes in. Oh, they're going to get a little girl? What, for the orphanage? Beth hopes Tess is not nice.
Yes, that gives
she
her the
likes
edge.
she
Yeah.
likes her gruff. Yeah, I kind of like her gruff
Mm-hmm.
too. Yeah,
Gives
yeah.
her that edge.
Yeah.
They gotta have the
Yeah.
they
This
gotta have
watching
the
her.
villain in there.
That's right. You got to have a villain, and watching her
Yes.
being nice kind of makes me uncomfortable. Oh, Victoria says they did have sheriffs in 1919 in Canada, but it says their duties were different than those in the United States. Okay. All right. So the next episode, I guess Cricket's going to make me do it. I was just going to skip it, but Cricket's going to make me do it, and we might have a couple guests joining us,
Yes.
possibly.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. And I was thinking, Misty, I need your input on this. Should we do it at 8:30 instead of 8 o'clock? What do you think, Misty? So that you can get here on time and not miss as much of it. Drop it in the chat, Misty. What do you think? 8:30 or 8 o'clock? Because she lives out in California, so she's got to get dinner ready for her family because it's 5 o'clock out there at 8 o'clock here. Oh wait! Oh, Victoria.
Yeah.
There's a bombshell. Victoria heard in a statement that someone's wondering if Tess could possibly end up adopting Charlotte. Oh, really?
Ooh. Yeah, and then she definitely would get sugar, Chad.
Oh, yeah. So Misty says, yes, please, 8:30 so I can see it all. Okay, all right. We'll do it at 8:30 next week then, Misty. Yeah. Is that all right with you, Crick?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
All about it.
All right, sounds good. So next week it's going to be an exciting week. We
Yes.
got more new characters we're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you're going to see your boy as well.
Yes.
And then you're going to
Been
be
waiting for
drooling.
this moment.
And then you're going to be drooling on your mic like I have been with Lucy.
Hey, I'm not going to be the only one drooling. Okay. Trust me.
No, yeah, there's going to be others. That's true. That's true. That's true. So we will see you all next week, hopefuls. Until then, you
Wait
keep
a
the
minute.
faith.
Wait,
What?
wait,
What?
wait. You
What?
gotta go over what else is going on with Trevor. You can't leave that out.
Oh, I'll let you do that. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot
So
about
not
that.
only
Yeah.
is on PureFlix is When Hope Calls airing. So if you
Mm-hmm.
guys have PureFlix, you can actually see it on Thursday. And also Thursday night, Trevor is appearing in an episode of Grey's Anatomy, and it is on at what is it, 10 p.m. Eastern,
Mm-hmm.
9 p.m. Central on
Mm-hmm.
ABC. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in a little clip on Grey's Anatomy. So yes, and then
Yes.
everybody tweeting on Sunday.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
we got to light up X on Sunday night.
Yep, definitely. Got to light her up.
Yeah, so get
So,
those thumbs and fingers loose. So for your phone, you got to do
I know,
this.
right?
That's
I know,
right.
right? Make
That's
sure you
right.
save all the hashtags and all that ahead of time and be ready to go.
That's right. That's right.
All right,
Yeah.
Chad.
So
Sorry, I
the
didn't
next.
mean to interrupt you.
So, yeah. No. That's okay. I'm glad you did. So the next episode should be a fun one. Yep. We got Trevor and Misty
Yep.
says it's going to get action packed. Oh, Sunday is Easter, isn't it?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
Oh,
forgot
this
about that
Sunday
too as
is
far as
Easter
tweeting.
Sunday.
Yeah. Did we
Oh,
ever find out for sure if they're airing it?
yeah. Are they airing it?
I think somebody was looking into it, but I don't know
Wait,
if they
wait,
did.
wait, wait. I'm looking at the schedule. I'm going to look at the schedule right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's a good point. So Misty says it's going to get action packed with Trevor, and then eventually. So
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Hutch is definitely going to be on the show. I thought
I've
he
seen a
was.
commercial with
Yeah,
him in it. Yeah.
I've seen a clip of him or something, a picture of him.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess I'm going to check their website right now. Hold on. See what we got going on for Sunday. This Sunday, April 20th.
Gene's like, I'll have a house full of guests. Well, you better go to the bathroom, Gene. No. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
it's got When Hope Calls at 8 o'clock. So I guess they're
Okay.
going to show it.
Yeah, I was just wondering because I know on Sundays they do a premiere movie, and I just didn't know when the movie premiere was happening. So must be at 9 o'clock then.
Oh, on Sundays they're showing a movie? What?
I thought so.
No, they just show the movies on Saturdays if they're going to show a movie.
So they're not showing anything on Sunday then,
Oh,
other
wait.
than When Hope Calls.
Oh, I don't know. Let me look. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go back.
Ha! Got you stumped for a change, Chad.
Oh, Sunday the 20th. Okay, here we go. They've got When Hope Calls. And then they're just showing a rerun of a movie at 9, Swinging to Romance, that one with Danica McKellar.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Okay.
And then at
So it must be
11,
Saturday when
at
they're
11
airing
they're
the other
showing
one.
Faith of Angels, which is a movie, but they're showing that one Saturday, I think. Yeah, they're showing that one Saturday at 8, so they're rerunning it on Sunday.
Gotcha. Okay, there
Yeah.
we go.
So there is a movie on Faith of Angels. I think that's a movie that played in movie theaters. I think that they're just going to air it on TV.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So until next week, you keep
Till
the
next
faith,
week.
keep smiling, keep your friends close, and keep your great American family closer. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.